Bethany from the Shelby Township Library, and I'm here to do another Little Bears story time with you guys for little ones between the ages of 0 to 3 and their grown-ups, to do some bounces and rhymes and songs and movement activities and a few short stories to get you guys into reading and learning some words so you can become strong, healthy readers one day. I said hello with our sign language. It's a little salute. We always learn a sign at story time, or a couple signs, so we can say a few things with our hands as we're still learning to talk, but maybe we want to communicate our needs with our hands. And we're going to learn a couple things about the outdoors today, because we're going to read a book about some birds and a nest. And maybe you see a lot of birds in your yard or in the woods near your house, or when you go to the park. So you're going to take your fingers and make a little bird beak by your mouth, and that's how you say bird. And do birds like to make nests in trees? We're going to take one arm and make the ground, and another arm to make the tree. There's our big tree trunk. And we'll wave our fingers for the leaves up in the trees, and that's how we say tree. And we're going to see all the leaves changing colors here in the fall pretty soon. So I thought we would read a book about some birds making a nest in a tree. And it's called Nest by Jorey Hurley. And there's some blue eggs. And do you know what kind of birds make blue eggs? Let's see. There's one flying in. It has a reddish-orange tummy. And it's a robin. There's two robins making a nest. They've got their little egg in there, a robin's egg, blue egg. And there's some warm weather. There's raindrops. A few little buds on the trees. It's springtime when birds make their nests and lay their eggs. And pretty soon, hatch. A little baby bird comes out of the egg. And now there's more flowers growing on the trees. The spring is getting longer and closer to fall, and the little baby bird is growing. Grow. Oh, now there's lots of leaves on the trees, and the baby bird is big enough to jump. And we'll start practice flying. Fly. There's the baby bird flying with its mom and dad through the sky. Feast. Oh, they're going to eat lots of yummy berries. Robins love to land in trees and bushes and eat yummy berries and bugs. Surprise! They see something up in the air in the sky. It's a big diamond shape. Do you know what that is? It's a kite. Do you like to fly kites on a windy day? Oh, now the seasons are changing. See all the leaves on the trees are different colors? And the leaves blow through the air. That's the season that we're coming into, is fall here. Oh, and then after fall it gets chilly, and so the birds have to snuggle. And they snuggle close together as some snowflakes start to fall during the winter. And at night they go to sleep all together in the tree during the light of the moon. There's a bird that flies at night that doesn't sleep. Is that an owl? And do owls say hoot, hoot? In the morning the birds wake up. Do you hear birds singing in the morning? If you listen outside in your yard, you can hear a lot of birds like robins singing as the sun comes up. The little baby bird is getting bigger and it likes to explore. It's going to look for some yummy bugs and maybe some worms to eat out in the grass. And now the baby bird is big enough that by the next season, next spring, it can meet another robin, and together those robins can make their own nest, and then they'll have some babies and lay some more robin's egg blue eggs. The end. Yeah, look for some robins in your backyard. You can spot their orange-red tummies, listen to them tweeting in the morning. Maybe you'll see some baby birds next spring. Right now, all the birds are getting ready to snuggle up in their nests and tuck in nice and tight as the weather gets colder. Well, that was a fun story. We like to clap after a story, so let's do our clapping song. Our hands are clapping. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Clap your hands, my darling. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Tap your toes, my darling. Fingers are wiggling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Fingers are wiggling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Fingers are wiggling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle your fingers, my darling. Eyes are hiding, peek-a-boo. Eyes are hiding, peek-a-boo. Eyes are hiding, peek-a-boo. Peek-a-boo, my darling. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Clap your hands, my darling. Okay, good job. Should we read another couple of pages from the book that we're reading this fall called What We Like by Anne Rockwell? Last week we read about things that we like to make. Let's see what we're going to read about this week. Let's read about things that we like to look at. What we like to look at is something like we're doing right now, picture books. We like to look at pictures and read books. Or maybe we like to look at tropical fish. Sometimes you go to a pet store or the store and you can see fish in the tank in different colors for people to buy as pets. We could look at our face in a mirror. Do you have a mirror at home? You can go look at yourself. We like to look at little plants growing. We have some plants inside of our house, or we have some flowers or plants growing outside in our yard or our garden. We like to look at a cozy fire as the weather starts to get colder, and maybe we have a fireplace that has a nice smell and it's nice and warm. And on a nicer day, we like to look at clouds in the sky and see if we can find some shapes in the big puffy white clouds in the blue sky. Ooh, when we get to holidays or our birthday, we like to look at wrapped presents, right? And guess what's inside the box all wrapped up for us? And we like to look at the full moon. Each month the moon gets bigger and then it gets smaller, and when it's at its biggest, fullest, the big bright full moon, that's fun to look at up in the sky with the stars. Check and see outside in the sky tonight if you can see the moon. And we'll read some more of our story about what we like next week. And now we're going to do our opposite song with our hands. We're going to do some rolling. So you can take your little one's hands and help them roll their fists along. Roll, roll, sugar babies. Roll, roll, sugar babies. Push and pull and clap, clap, clap. Roll, roll, sugar babies. Roll, roll, sugar babies. Push and pull and clap, clap, clap. Roll real high and roll real low. Roll real fast and roll real slow. Roll, roll, sugar babies. Roll, roll, sugar babies. Push and pull and clap, clap, clap. And see if you can come up with some other ways to do opposites or different ways to roll and play with your hands and practice some body movements at home to help your little ones get used to opposites and learn some new things. I have a fun thing that we're going to play with now, some bubbles. We might still have a few more warm days outside that you guys can blow bubbles at home if you have some, and we have some little songs that we like to sing about bubbles in the air. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. There are bubbles in the air. There are bubbles in your hair. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. There are bubbles way up high, way up high. There are bubbles way up high, way up high. There are bubbles way up high. There are bubbles in the sky. There are bubbles way up high, way up high. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. There are bubbles in the air. There are bubbles everywhere. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. And we love to chase the bubbles and pop the bubbles. And if you have some at home that you can play with in your yard, you can chase them around and pop them too. That's so fun. We love bubbles. Well, we have our bear here, but we have a little bear that's hiding somewhere under some shape. So we're going to play a game like we do sometimes with Little Mouse. So this is our friend Little Bear. We've got some shapes and we're going to see if we can find what shape Little Bear is hiding under. And our shapes are all different fun colors too, aren't they? We have a blue square, a red heart, a yellow rectangle, and a green circle. So what shape or what color do you think Little Bear is hiding under? Take a guess at home and we'll see if you're right. Little Bear, are you hiding under there? The red heart? I like that shape. Maybe Little Bear loves the heart. Nope, no Little Bear. He's not under there. How about some green like the grass? Little Bear, are you hiding under there? The green circle? Nope, he's not around. Well, how about yellow like the sunshine? Is this the yellow one? Nope, that's blue like the sky. Little Bear, are you hiding under there? The yellow rectangle? Let's see. Yes, there's Little Bear. We found him. Yay! What were you doing under there, Little Bear? Were you going through the door? A rectangle is the shape of a door. That's where he must be going. We'll see if we can find him again next time. Now let's remember our signs that we learned this week. Remember we learned bird and we saw some robins in our book with their red bellies. For bird, we're going to make the shape of a beak with our fingers, and that's bird. And the birds fly up in the trees. There's our ground, here's our tree, and our leaves are waving around. That's how we say tree. We'll do one more opposite sign here with our big hands. Get out your big hands. This is big, big, big. This is small, small, small. This is short, short, short. This is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, fast, fast. This is slow, slow, slow. This is yes, 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 and this is no, no, no. Well, thanks for joining me today, friends. Let's sing our goodbye song, and we'll see you again next time. We're going to go up and down, so your grown-up can lift you up and down if you're little, or if you want to jump up and down or reach real high if you're a bigger kid, you can do that too. Up, down, turn around, touch the sky and touch the ground. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, pat your belly, blink your eyes, wave like this and say goodbye. We'll see you again next week, friends, for another story time. Bye-bye.